Minister Ibna Along's regularization of 147 contractual assistant professors and librarians has sparked outrage, contradicting his earlier promise to end backdoor appointments. On 22 April 2025, the first ever twin gate in Nagaland was inaugurated in Chedema. The Chedema village and Chedema model village gates were funded and inaugurated by Sri Krihu Lizitsu, former MLA of 10th NA1 AC and dedicated by Reverend Nivelo Zue. On 23 April 2025, a workshop on job opportunities in Japan was held at Capital Convention Center, Kohima, organized by the Department of Horticulture, Nagaland University, and Arms Incorporation. On 22 April 2025, PEC District Administration organized a farewell program at the DC's Conference Hall, PEC, for outgoing Deputy Commissioner John Sulitse Sangtam, Additional Deputy Commissioner Rofoko Teo Noti, and EAC KUM Lengpi Chong Singsit. Hello viewers, you are watching Nagaland TV English Prime Time. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. Minister Ibna Along's regularization of 147 contractual assistant professors and librarian has sparked outrage, contradicting his earlier promise to end backdoor appointments. The Rio government is accused of being anti-student and anti-youth, with the minister facing criticism for his role and a pending fraud case. Demands have been made for him to be relieved of his portfolio. The issue has become a prestige matter, and settling it is crucial to avoid disastrous consequences for future generations. The government is urged to acknowledge contractual appointments after June 6, 2016 as illegal and requisition posts to the NPSC or NSBB for examination. On 22 April 2025, the first ever twin gate in Nagaland was inaugurated in Chedema. The Chedema village and Chedema model village gates were funded and inaugurated by Sri Krihu Lizitsu, former MLA of 10th NA1 AC, and dedicated by Reverend Nivelo Zue. The ceremony was attended by Ino Krihu Lizitsu and featured special songs by BKK Chedema. Sekreto Sokre, convener of the Gate Construction Committee, highlighted the significance of gates, which connects Chedema village and Chedema model village. Let's have a look at Soshila's report.
First day, aman isorge thanks diase. Aro circle who itu gate bananimde aman khushi payase. Shortly ami Kata bra ekta duita bisi kobole mon ase hole bi time bi komti se tubra kata bra ekta duita koi dibo. Sir who former MLA itu gate to tai so banai dise. Tai khat mon digna bal bra amang ge bosti manu laga naam ninte itu banai dise. Tai bosti bi Chedema tai bi amila bosti ase. Ami manubi ami manu ase itu hisab de tai itu kuri dise tai khali itu no hekina bosti de ki bi kuri dise aji tak ta la kam kuran khang jolai gine bosti khang khushi pai ase aro aman bosti debi kotha kuri ase gate bhal ekta rakhile mon kuri bole mon bole bi bosti la side para takot para na pare Pisa phale para komjor itu para banabole na para thaga trende circle hubra tik time de amang ke moto kurgina tai hai choto bra dangor tok tai khane sob kuri di kinne bishi thanks janai dia ase amar bostide bira jo ja to gate to twins gate enega ekta bi dikhya nai etu bra ami babna to first Nagaland te gate itu duita twins bana to first ase niki itu bani itu bra khushi pai ase itu bra amhan itya bi aro generation aha time te bi itu bra gisa ekta history ekta kuri thakibo itu khushi pai ase aro last day amhan bahar de jai kine birai thakile bi alchi hoi kina ahi thakile bi konjor hoi kina ahi thakile bi aha kina gate itu twins gate dikhile duk suk laga sob harai jai mon duk bra sob harai jai itu bra khushi pai kina aro gor de bosi de punchi kine aram bra family ke bohi thake jolai thake itu bra aman bosti manu hobi dusra bosti manu hobi ahi bosti de aha khan itu gate de gushia logo mon shanti kuribi isor he morom kurigine isor he jindabad di di itu aman la bosti la nam bra itu koi dia se she thinks itu twins gate duita to ekta to jindama village laga ase aro left aha kohima bra aha to left side to chedama modul ase duita bi chedama.
On 22nd April 2025, a fire broke out at the Mandir of 41 Assam Rifles in Kifiri. Following an electrical short circuit, the Fire Brigade Department, Kifiri, received the fire call at 8:27 p.m. 2 water tenders and sufficient personnel from the Kifiri fire station managed to control the fire within 1 hour and 15 minutes, preventing it to spread to nearby areas. Thankfully, no casualties were reported through the Mandir suffered severe damage. The Home Department Political Branch Nagaland has informed all administrative heads of departments and the Commissioner of Nagaland to submit suitable nominations for the Padma Awards, which will be announced on Republic Day 2026. Nominations should be sent in both hard and soft copies and must strictly adhere to the prescribed format and rules. Any nomination received after 5th June 2025 will not be considered. The Padma Awards, including Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri, are all among the highest civilian awards in India, recognizing exceptional achievements in fields such as art, literature, education, sports, medicine, social work, science, engineering, public affairs, civil service, and trade. These awards are open to everyone regardless of race, occupation, or gender. The Office of the District Welfare Officer (PEC) has informed the beneficiaries under National Social Assistance Program Old Age, Widow, Disability are asked to submit Xerox copy of bank account, passbook, front page, Aadhaar and contact details only for those who has received cash payment during last payment 2023 to 2024. The beneficiaries are requested to submit the said document from May 1st, 9th, 2025 during office hour. Failing to comply with the circular, the department will not be held responsible for any action thereof. The Ziliangrong Youth Organization Nagaland (ZYON) has issued an urgent appeal to the citizens of Peren district, demanding justice for their late sister Ketsutungle, which case has been met with inaction by authorities. Starting from April 2023-2025, Zion has announced the following measures: a ban of government-registered vehicles and a shutdown of government offices, with exceptions for paramilitary security force vehicles, medical emergency transport, ambulances, healthcare personnel, medical centers, hospital, and educational institutions, schools and colleges. Zion urges all citizens to support their cause. emphasizing the urgency of their struggle for justice. The organization had made it clear that if the government fails to address their demands promptly, they will escalate to a second phase of more intense actions. They call for public cooperation, understanding the inconvenience caused, but stressing the importance of their mission to secure justice.
Our agitation will start by 23rd. 23rd, that is tomorrow. As already we have already mentioned, we are to close down all the government offices, and at the same time, government registered vehicles movement to aman itu apply to na paribo. Itu aro aman tada duri se kole to ade concern kan biya na pabi, ami kan itu seize kuri dibo, aro tada kiki laga boile bi to we are not going to be responsible for this. We can decide Quran is now the first phase will be under Peren district. So aman first phase to Peren district aman kuribo. Kurigina tade if we don't get any response from the government, response in the sense justice has to be delivered. As we have already made a decision, ami kan laga boni laga itu justice to by any means deliver kuribo lagi. And until unless justice is delivered, we are not going to back off. Any force comes, we will face it off. Itu lah decision asaman. Tu kuat isna kami kan dua kali bi aman India tu koi nase, aman lah district dia jai kena aman itu concern organization kan ke aman doi ke meeting kuri mo kena aman dua kali bi bagi je. Tu itu isna aman aji by 11 tu aman meeting tu suruh wajib je. Tu meeting kuri ne it is nearly for 2 hours aman India discussion up and down so berat mungkin. Aman so malu muncul wajib je. Itu agitation tu aman jabo. Until and unless itu justice to deliver na kuratak tu koi aman ida tu decision noi nase tu itu decision la isap de ami dia ami kan laga student president ke bi ami dia time di dibo na la decision la ka ke bi elaborate kuru la kare. This is not only the issue of our general community, therefore we appeal to every nagas ami kan laga dia issue that aman ke bi support kuri di bi koi aman janai dia se, and not only that our Jilangram people, अपने kan खुद थकी भी अमान itu issue लगा अमान agitation शुरू हुआ तमने, ताकि come forward, ओलाई दिन अमें खान लगा itu justice तो अमान deliver ना करा तब तो अमान itu अच्छा रिपो कोई ना अमान itu भी appeal kuriya से, and we appeal to every citizens of under Peren district to kindly coordinate with us, to kindly collaborate with us, join hands together, let's fight for the safety of our women. Kita mana अमान इधर Peren stage dah dia अमान दिखे पातो इतिहासों मालूमी जाने आसे इन्हीं का लगा इंसिडेंट लगा year after year किम्बान भी खुदाई साल दे इन्हीं का खुदाई दिने इधर अमी खान लगा women अमी खान ला बोइनी खान अमी खान ला दीदी खान निजो माइकी बाचा खान बार भी खान जामले बोई बोईजा लगा इतु लगा साइकोस तो हम हटाई गिबला लगे. Therefore we appeal to every citizens, let us come together, fight for the justice, and let this justice be delivered. So that in the near future,
Viewers, will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. The introductory meeting of Committee on Environment and Climate Change, chaired by MLA Achumbe Mokikon, will be held in Kohima on 24th April 2025 at 11 a.m. in the C Junction Committee room of the Assembly Secretariat. All committee members have been requested to attend the meeting. On 23rd April 2025, a workshop on job opportunities in Japan was held at Capital Convention Center, Kohima. Organized by the Department of Horticulture, Nagaland University and Arms Incorporation, Director of Horticulture Miyasashi highlighted Japan's demand for skilled workers, especially in IT, engineering, agriculture, and English teaching. Shibata Nagatoshi from Arms Incorporation explained Japan's labor shortage due to a shrinking population and increasing aging population, particularly in healthcare. He mentioned their technical intern training program, which has placed over 350 students in Japan. Professor Pangursan La Waling from Nagaland University discussed two memorandums of understanding signed between the state government, Nagaland University, and Arms Incorporation. The moves aim to enhance educational and cultural exchange and offer broader academic and employment opportunities. The technical session includes topics like working in Japan, career opportunity in Kochi, agriculture, and company introductions. On 22nd April 2025, PEC District Administration organized a farewell program at the DC's Conference Hall, PEC, for outgoing Deputy Commissioner John Suliet Sangtam, Additional Deputy Commissioner Rofokrityo Node, and EAC KUM Nempi Chong Sing Sip. In his speech, DC Sangtam thanked the district officers, SP, DEF team, and other department staff for their support, especially during the Lok Sabha and municipal elections. The outgoing ADC and EAC also gave their farewell speeches. Dr. Pritipal Kaur Batra, SP PEC, praised Sangtam for his leadership, which helped the district officers perform their duties successfully. ADCS Malo Hamsoe and Dr. Diana Patton also spoke on behalf of the district's administrative officers. The program was attended by local leaders including CPU President Vizo Keo, Chakisang Mothers Association President Zonelu Tunyi, and District Head DB Melusai Rakho. The event was clarified by ER Mechisetyo Koza, EAC PEC, and Reverend Father CV George gave the invocation. The advisor and the chairperson of the Committee on Urban Local Bodies, Nagaland Village Councils, VIS, the Nagaland Municipal Act 2023, and the Nagaland Village and Tribal Council Act of 1978, as amended up to 2022. K. Tokuga Sukhalu has convened its introductory meeting on April 30, 2025 at 11 a.m. in the C. Chongshen Committee Room of the Assembly Secretariat. All the committee members have requested to make it convenient to attend the meeting. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma linked a recent Pakistan Army chief statement to the Pahalgam terror attack, calling it a targeted hate crime, where victims were killed based on their religion. He vowed that India would hunt down the terrorists responsible for the attack, which killed 26 people.
काफ़ी चिंताजनक है। कंडेम करने का कोई भाषा नहीं है। पाकिस्तान का आर्मी चीफ ने 7 दिन पहले ही हिंदुओं को धमकाया था और 7 दिन का बाद ही ये घटना हुई और ऐसा पहला बार हुआ है कि उग्रवादियों ने लोगों को अपना धर्म पूछ करके गोली मारा। हमारे लोगों को समझना चाहिए, पाकिस्तान का सामने हमारा हिंदू में कोई ओबीसी नहीं है, कोई एसटी नहीं है, कोई एससी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, खाली हिंदू ही है। हमारा देश का अंदर हमारा कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज है, नेता है।
A woman, 35-year-old Sophia Khatun, was arrested on Tuesday night in Koimari Part 4, Dhubri district, Assam after police seized 120 yaba tablets from her possession during an anti-drug operation. Khatun, a resident of the locality and the wife of Matiar Rahman, was taken into custody by Golakganj police. This arrest is part of a larger crackdown on drug trafficking in the region, with authorities concerned about the growing spread of the synthetic drugs like yaba in border areas. An investigation is ongoing to determine the source of the drugs and whether other individuals are involved. Law enforcement officials have not ruled out the possibility of a larger network operating in the area. Authorities have stressed that operations will continue as part of their efforts to combat the drug menace in Assam's border districts. Viewers, will be taking a short break now. Welcome back, viewers. In Agartala, during a school function attended by Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha at Amtali Higher Secondary School, Principal Ratna Chaudhary suddenly fell ill on stage. Seeing this, Chief Minister Dr. Saha immediately arranged an ambulance and ensured she was quickly taken to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Hospital in Harpenia, Agartala for treatment. His swift response and concerns were appreciated by everyone present, who praised the Chief Minister for his timely and humane action. On Tuesday afternoon, Thokcham Satyabrata, the Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly, departed from Delhi after being called by central government officials. According to an officer in Imphal, Satyabrata, who left Imphal around 1 p.m. by a commercial flight, is expected to meet with central leaders later in the evening. He is considered one of the frontrunners for the Chief Minister's post in Manipur, which is currently under President rule. Following the resignation of Chief Minister Biren Singh on February 9, Satyabrata had engaged in closed-door meetings with BJP North-East in charge, Sambit Patra in Imphal. Manipur has been facing ethnic violence since May 2023 between the Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities, leading to over 250 deaths and thousands displaced. President's rule was imposed on February 13 and the State Assembly, which was set to serve until 2027, is now under suspended animation. In Agartala, Tripura, Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha opened a new building at Agartala Amtali Higher Secondary School. He highlighted the BJP-led government's effort to turn Tripura into an education hub. He emphasized the importance of education for national progress and shared that the government is working to provide quality education to students. The National Education Policy 2020, launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is being implemented in Tripura. Focusing on pre-primary education and modern learning methods, Dr. Saha also inaugurated several other school buildings, including Henry Derozio Academy, Gandhigram, Taltala Indranagar and Nanda Nagar schools, with a total construction cost of about 28 crore rupees. In the MCA U16 Boys Inter-District Tournament 2025, Tura District Cricket Association (TDCA) secured a 5-wicket victory over North Garo Hills DCA in the opening match of Zone 2 on April 22. North Garo Hills DCA were bowled out for just 39 runs in 18.1 overs, with Chingring K. Marak top scoring with 12. Aniket Podar was the standout bowler, taking 4 wickets for 5 runs in 5 overs. Supported by Dwangcham CH Marak 3/9 and Ishan Saha. In response, TDCA faced a tough chase with no player making more than 7 runs, but they reached 40/5 in 16.4 overs, aided by 17 wides from NGH. Chingring took 3 wickets for 6 runs, but TDCA's Aniket Podar was named player of the match for his brilliant bowling performance. The tournament Zone 1 matches started earlier in Mukhila Mission, West Jaintia Hills, where Group A includes Shillong Cricket Association A, SCA B East, Jaintia Hills DCA, South West Khasi Hills DCA and West Khasi Hills DCA. Group B consists of RIBHOI DCA, East Khasi Hills CA, Eastern West Khasi Hills DCA and West Jaintia Hills DCA Zone 2, where TDCA includes East Garo Hills DCA, North Garo Hills DCA, South Garo Hills DCA and Tura DCA. In a shocking incident, the house of Ward Number 8 Councillor Preeti Majumdar in Khowai District Municipality was looted in broad daylight. A gang of thieves allegedly stole rupees 30,000 to 40,000 in cash along with gold ornaments from her home. Councillor Majumdar reported the theft to the police, but she claimed no arrests have been made so far. According to locals, such crimes are on the rise across all 8 districts of Tripura, mostly carried out by drug addicts in desperate need of money to buy drugs. The public is urging the police administration to take strict action against these addicts and improve law and order in the area. In Sonamura, a town in Sepahijala district of Tripura, police conducted a successful raid based on a secret tip-off. The raid led by Inspector Subhankar Debarma and Sub-Inspector Jagabandhu Debnath, resulting in the recovery of 1,097 kg of dried ganja hidden in 25 drums at the house of the deceased Siddiqur Rahman in Ward number 24 of Rajbari, under Kalapanya Gram Panchayat. The notorious ganja smuggler Joynal Abdin, the son of Siddiqui Rahman, was arrested during the operation. The seized ganja is valued at around 35 lakh rupees. The operation was led by Sonamura Police Station and involved Jawans of the Tripura State Rifles 11th Battalion. In Assam, Mridul Barua, the officer in charge at Namtola police station, has been suspended following an internal investigation into serious misconduct allegations. Barua is accused of accepting a bribe of Rs 5 lakh to release an arms supplier. This raised significant concerns within the police department, leading to a formal inquiry. Initially placed under reserve clause and a temporary disciplinary action, Barua has now been officially suspended based on the investigation's findings. The suspicion highlights the department's focus on maintaining integrity and accountability. Further investigation is ongoing to determine the full extent of Barua's action and any potential involvement of others. Kottayam police have arrested a man from Assam in connection with the double murder of a prominent businessman and his wife. The victims Vijaya Kumar, age 64, and his wife Meera, age 60, were found dead with severe injuries in separate rooms of their home. Thiruvathukal on Tuesday morning, the suspect Amit Orang was tracked down to a poultry farm near Mala in Thrissur district, where he had been living among other Assamese workers. Police detained him based on mobile phone data, which placed him at the scene of crime around the time of the murders. Investigators found that the accused had stolen the couple's phone after the crime. One of the phones was later switched on, allowing people to use mobile tracking technology to locate him. Preliminary findings suggest that revenge has been made for the motive for killings. Vijay Kumar was a well-known businessman owning an auditorium and other ventures. The accused is now being transported to Kottayam for further questioning. The investigation is being led by District Superintendent of Police Shahul Hamid. A high-level Japanese delegation led by Itsu Adachi, Executive Director of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation, visited Arunachal Pradesh on Tuesday to discuss expanding cooperation in areas like education, technology, and sustainable development. The meetings, attended by Member of Parliament Tapir Gao, was welcomed by Chief Minister Pema Khandu. Khandu emphasized the growing potential of the India-Japan partnership, especially for Arunachal Pradesh. The discussion covered initiatives such as student and cultural exchanges, political engagement, and introducing Japanese innovations to improve local industries and farming. Khandu tweeted, "Together, we aim to build lasting bridge of friendship, innovation, and development." In Shillong, at the Northeastern Indira Gandhi Regional Institute of Health and Medical Sciences, NEGRIMS, a serious security incident occurred on April 4, 2025. A group of 50 to 100 people, allegedly led by the Hainatwar Youth Council (HYC), forcibly entered the institute's administrative block. Overpowering the security personnel, they disrupted operation, locked doors in the director's office, and forced staff to leave their offices. The incident was linked to a recruitment advertisement by NEGRIMS for nursing officers, which include a controversial 80:20 female to male ratio. The HYC had previously protested against this advertisement. NEGRIMS has since filed an FIR against the group. The institution expressed concern about the current security measures, relying on unarmed outsourced personnel, and requested the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to deploy Central Armed Police Forces (CAPF) to ensure better protection and prevent future incidents. In Kanchanmala, Tripura's Golagati Assembly constituency, residents are frustrated with the ongoing issues caused by the Oval Fresh Chamak broiler chicken farm. For years, the farm has been releasing large numbers of flies and foul stench from chicken feces, which affect the nearby homes. The persistent problem has disturbed the daily lives of the local people, making it difficult for them to hold functions or entertain guests. The residents alleged that the flies and odor are spreading diseases and germs in the area. Despite several investigations by administrative officials, no effective actions has been taken, and the people's concerns have largely been ignored. As a result, the affected residents plan to file a written complaint with the West Tripura District Magistrate and the Union Environment Pollution Minister. demanding the closure of the farm to resolve the ongoing issues. The locals are calling on the government and the administration to take immediate action and address the pollution caused by the farm. On Tuesday, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma participated in the inaugural meeting of the High-Level Task Force for the Northeast Economic Corridor (NEEC), focusing on the fostering regional economic development. With its strategic location and collective strengths, the Northeast holds immense potential for contributing to national growth. CM Sangma praised the region as a unified area, highlighting its proximity to Southeast Asia, which positions it well for development. The discussion emphasized leveraging the unique capabilities of each state through unified efforts and strategic partnerships. The meeting concluded with valuable insights and a shared commitment to accelerating the region's progress and connectivity. In Sikkim, the Health Department launched a 24/7 emergency helpline to provide quick medical support and information. Health Minister G.T. Dhungel introduced the service, highlighting its importance in ensuring fast communication between the public and health department. A control room has been set up with CCTV to monitor concerns raised through calls, social media, and other channels. The helpline numbers are 900-243-3135 and 9749341334, available at all hours for emergencies such as hospital issues, accidents, or natural disasters. The service aims to help people across Sikkim, from cities to remote areas, by providing information on nearby hospitals and available services. Minister Dhungel thanked Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang for supporting the initiative and praised the efforts of senior officials in improving healthcare services. In Jammu and Kashmir, at least 27 people, mostly tourists, were killed in a terror attack on Wednesday when suspected militants opened fire at tourists in Baisaran Meadow in Pahalgam. The gunmen escaped into the nearby jungles, prompting a manhunt. The attack, considered the worst in the country in nearly 2 decades. Following the tragedy, the Jammu and Kashmir government announced an ex gratia of ₹10 lakh for the family of each person killed. In response to the attack, Prime Minister Narendra Modi cut short his visit to Saudi Arabia and returned to Delhi. In response to the recent terror attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, the Civil Aviation Ministry has arranged 4 additional flights, 2 to 2 and 2 to Mumbai, for the safe evacuation of tourists. Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu discussed the situation with Union Home Minister Amit Shah and confirmed that the ministry is closely monitoring developments, while also coordinating with airlines to ensure that airfares remain stable. Security has been tightened across the valley and search operations are underway to track down responsible for the attack. Meanwhile, political parties, trade unions, and residents have staged protests and candlelight marches in several locations, including Srinagar, Baramulla, Poonch, and Kupwara. A Jamma Bund has also been called in solidarity with the victims. Though widespread outrage has followed the incident, the government has not yet officially confirmed the number of casualties. The Madras High Court on Wednesday dismissed petitions filed by TASMAC and the Tamil Nadu government against the Enforcement Directorate (ED) raids in March on the state-run liquor company. A division bench on Justice S.M. Subramaniam and K. Rajasekar rejected the 2 writ petitions and allowed the ED to continue its investigation under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PIMLA). And the ED had earlier claimed its unconvened major financial fraud involving distilleries and bottling companies, including unaccount cash flow and illegal payments. TASMAC had asked the court to stop the ED from allegedly harassing its employees and argued that the central agency's action violated the federal structure of governance. The High Court, however, allowed the ED to proceed with further legal action. In Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla district, 2 terrorists were killed on Wednesday after an infiltration attempt was foiled along the line of control. The incident occurred in the Uri Nala area of North Kashmir, where approximately 2 to 3 terrorists tried to infiltrate through the Sarjivan region. According to the Army's China Corps, security forces challenged and intercepted the infiltrators, leading to a heavy firefight. The army confirmed the elimination of 2 terrorists and stated that infiltration has been successfully foiled. A large quantity of weapons, ammunition, and warlike stores were recovered from the terrorists. The operation is still ongoing. This infiltration attempt came less than 24 hours after a deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Anantnag district, which claimed 26 lives, mostly tourists. A 26-year-old Indian Navy officer, Lieutenant Vinay Narwal from Karnal, Haryana, was among the 26 people killed in a deadly terror attack in Pahalgam on Tuesday. He had been posted in Kochi and was in Kashmir for his honeymoon. Just a week after getting married, his wife survived the attack. The attack took place at a popular tourist spot near Pahalgam, where terrorists opened fire in the afternoon, killing mostly tourists from across India. This incident is being described as the deadliest in the valley since the 2019 Pulwama strike. The victims included 2 foreigners from UAE and Nepal and 2 locals, according to officials. Tourists from Karnataka, Maharashtra, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and among other states were among those killed or injured. Prime Minister Narendra Modi cut short his Saudi Arabia visit and returned to India early due to the attack, which caused nationwide outrage and condemnation. Jammu and Kashmir's former Chief Minister Omar Abdullah called it one of its most serious civilian attacks seen in recent years.
कि आपके गांव का लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल के पद पे कार्यरत था नेवी में, तो हमने कंफर्म किया कि हाँ हमारे गांव का बच्चा है, और उन्होंने बताया कि ऐसे ऐसे दुर्घटना हो चुकी है। तो हमने जैसे ही पता लगा, हमने कंफर्म किया, फ़ोनों पे बातचीत की, तो पता लगा कि हाँ ये सच्ची घटना है।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi held an urgent meeting with National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar at the airport on Wednesday morning. After arriving from Saudi Arabia, the meeting focused on the situation following the deadly terror attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir. Foreign Secretariat Vikram Misri was also present at the meeting. Officials confirmed the attack, which took place on Tuesday at a popular tourist location in Pahalgam, South Kashmir, resulting in the deaths of at least 26 people, with several others injured. The victims included 2 foreign nationals, one from the UAE and one from Nepal, and 2 locals in response to the attack. Prime Minister Modi cut short his Saudi Arabia trip to return to India, while Home Minister Amit Shah rushed to Jammu and Kashmir to oversee security measures following one of the most horrific attacks of tourists in the region in recent years. In the aftermath of the terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir Shiv Sena UBT MB Sanjay Raut allegedly stated that the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party's politics of hate was responsible for the attack. He accused Home Minister Amit Shah of being a failed Home Minister and called for his resignation. Raut suggested that the divisive policy of the government had contributed to creating an environment in which terrorists felt emboldened to target individuals based on their religion. He further claimed that the attack was a result of the hate being spread from West Bengal to Jammu and Kashmir. Raut expressed concern over the government's focus on political strategies instead of ensuring the safety and security of citizens. According to him, the BJP priorities were misaligned. The terror attack, which took place on Tuesday, led to the deaths of at least 26 people, including both tourists and locals, with several others injured. Reports indicate that the terrorists had asked the victims about their religion before opening fire. Raut's remarks have sparked a political debate, with some accusing him of politicizing the tragedy, while others have supported his call for accountability and a re-evaluation of the government's approach to national security.
महाराष्ट्र से 6 लोग, बात ऐसी है 370 कलम हटाया, बाद में जम्मू कश्मीर को केंद्र शासित बना दिया, इसलिए कि केंद्र का पूरा नियंत्रण रहे। तो जो कल हुआ है उसकी पूरी जिम्मेदारी केंद्र के ऊपर जाती है। नॉट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट। क्यों हुआ है हादसा? सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है, गृह मंत्री की जिम्मेदारी है। गृह मंत्री ने कश्मीर में ये जो सीजन है, ये टूरिस्ट सीजन है। जो सामने आई है बात कि 2-3 हजार वहाँ टूरिस्ट थे और एक भी सिक्योरिटी पर्सनल वहाँ नहीं था, एक भी पुलिस नहीं था। जब श्रीनगर में अमित शाह उतरे तो उनके साथ लगभग मैं गिन रहा था 70।
In Pahalgam, South Kashmir, Karnataka, Home Minister Parameshwari stated on Wednesday that the recent terror attack was due to an intelligence failure. He expressed his condolences for the victims and their families, while suggesting that security lapses, including insufficient security personnel, played a role in the incident. He emphasized that military forces need to be strengthened to prevent such events. However, BJP leader Ashwan Narayan criticized Parameshwara, calling his comments unfair and accusing him of politicizing the tragedy. Narayan pointed out that Parameshwara should focus on managing law and order in Karnataka instead of commenting on the situation in Kashmir. He urged people to unite and support the victims rather than blame the government. The attack in Pahalgam killed at least 26 people and injured several others, drawing widespread condemnation.
I would like to pay condolences to all those who have lost their lives and pray the Almighty that to give strength and support to their families. Secondly, there seems to be a very serious security lapse. First of all, there is a strong military intelligence on the border, and it looks like that intelligence has failed to gather.
At the Indo-Nepal border, a 32-year-old Bangladeshi national was arrested on Monday night for allegedly crossing into India without a visa or passport. Pradeep Kumar Roy, who was traveling from Nepal to India, was apprehended by the Sashastra Sima Bal SSB in the Nichlol area. Authorities did not find any visa or passport documents on him. Superintendent of Police Samendra Meena confirmed that legal action is being taken against Roy. The police are also investigating whether he is involved in any criminal activity or had a specific method for entering India. A case has been filed and the Intelligence Bureau has been notified.
उससे रोककर पूछताछ की गई तो उसने अपने आप को बांग्लादेश मूल का बताया। उससे सभी सुरक्षा एजेंसियां अभी पूछताछ कर रही है और उसके पास में अभी तक कोई वैध दस्तावेज नहीं मिला है। इसमें अभियोग पंजीकृत कर अग्रिम विधिक कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
Mahesh Kumar, also known as the Nomad Indiawala, reached Nainital, Uttarakhand on Tuesday as part of his inspiring solo cycling journey. The 28-year-old started his mission from Rewari, Haryana in January this year with a goal to cover 15,000 kilometers across 14 countries. His aim is to raise awareness about mental health and promote the message of universal brotherhood. After cycling through several Indian states, Nainital marked one of his final stops before heading to Banbasa, the last Indian town on his route. From there, Mahesh will cross into Nepal, beginning the international leg of his journey. He hopes this expedition will encourage people to take more openly about mental health and not hide struggles behind silence. This is all for today. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV English Primetime.